Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Here on my channel we talk about houseplants, succulents, and balcony gardening too. And today I have a very small haul for you, but it's very special because it's some plant mail from a fellow PlantTuber. And I got another clearance plant, but you're never going to guess where I got this clearance plant. I've never seen them have a clearance rack before. So stay tuned and I'll show you where that's from. Recently I was contacted by a fellow PlantTuber, Cody from The Crazy Plant Man, and I'll leave all of his links down below to his Instagram and also YouTube channel. And he contacted me on Instagram because he had seen my 2020 video of Wishlist, houseplant wishlist video, and he saw that I wanted a calathea ornata, and he says, hey, I'll send you a calathea ornata. He does have a plant shop online. I'll get my words out. A plant shop online, and I think it's closed right now for the winter, but he said, I'll send you one, and I said, sure, okay, thank you so much, that's wonderful. Well, I was expecting, you know, a cutting or something like that, but look what this guy sent me. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Now, I do have an unboxing video of this. It's on my IGTV on Instagram, and I'll leave a link to that below. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm on there just about every day, so definitely follow me there. But I got the box in the afternoon, and I didn't want to do the whole setup for a YouTube video, so I just did the quick setup and did a video for our IGTV. And this was the plant that he sent me. Now it came in a root ball with some soil around it. I have since put it in this nursery pot with some of my mix, and I have it back here along with my calathea ornata, or excuse me, calathea medallion, next to the humidifier. But the plant is in wonderful condition. It's got this little leaf here that's kind of torn, but that's no big deal. Otherwise, it's just gorgeous. There's other plant, I cannot talk today, it's a Saturday. There's other leaves in here that are unfurling. It's doing really well. I think it will be happy next to the humidifier, you know, and try and avoid those crispy edges that calatheas are so notorious for. My medallion already has crispy edges. I've had to cut a couple of leaves off because I've had it near the humidifier, but I think what happened was that I let the temperature in the apartment drop a little too much, get too cold, you know, trying to save a little bit of electricity, not run the heater so much, and I let it drop a little too much, and they don't like temperatures too low. So I think that is what may have happened to it, but we'll see how it does. I think this one will do great. It's a much more established plant, bigger plant, and I think it's going to do wonderful. So thank you so much, Cody, for this calathea ornata pinstripe. It's just gorgeous. But he didn't stop there. Oh no, he didn't stop there. When I got the box, it was long and big. I'm like, wow, that is a really big box, you know, for one plant. So little did I know that he had also sent me this Philodendron Royal Queen. I thought at first it was a red Congo, but he told me that it is a Philodendron Royal Queen, and they look very similar, but what he told me was that the difference between the two is that the Royal Queen is more of a vining plant, and I'll show a picture of that here, is more of a vining plant, whereas the red Congo is more of a bushy plant. So this one is a cutting, and it is just aerial roots. I have it in this picture because I don't have any clear mason jars or anything. So I'm waiting for it to get some roots in it before I put it in some soil. But It was in really, really healthy condition. It arrived wrapped, the bottom wrapped in moist sphagnum moss, which was still moist. And it has these aerial roots, as you can see. So I'm not worried about it not being healthy. It's very healthy. And I believe it will get roots very quickly. So I'll just leave it in this picture here. And it's back there also right next to the humidifier. Look how beautiful that is. I can hardly wait till this gets roots and I can pot it up and, you know, put a moss pole or something like that on it. And it looks like, well, I don't know, if that may be another leaf there. This is probably the newest leaf here. So it's very healthy, very big cutting. So I can only imagine how big the mother plant is. It's just gorgeous. So such a wonderful surprise for me that I was not expecting. Thank you so much, Cody. I appreciate that. You know, plant friends are just the best, aren't they? You know, I've gotten so many cuttings and gifted plants over the last couple of years from friends that I've met on this channel or on Instagram and stuff, and it's just amazing to me. You know, that this community doesn't have the drama, or at least usually does it, that other communities do, like the beauty community and things like that. So that's really wonderful to see. So the next plant I'm going to share with you is this sansevieria bird's nest, and I need to look up the exact variety of this. I got this at Home Depot yesterday because I went over to Home Depot yesterday. I actually live within walking distance of a Home Depot. How dangerous is that? So I walked over there because Kristen's out of town, I didn't have the car, blah, blah, blah. So I walked over there thinking, okay, if I walk, I can't really bring anything big back with me, you know. So I saw this little bird's nest sansevieria, and it was $4.98, and it's got even a little bit of roots coming out at the bottom. It's moist, so they had just watered it. So I'm going to wait till it dries off a little bit until I repot it. But I don't have any bird's nest sansevierias, and so I wanted to, you know, add this one to my sansevieria collection. And I just really like the coloring of it. The only other one that they had was the one with the yellow edging, which is more the Laurentii, which I think this is more, starts with a T. I'll put it here, okay, once I figure it out. But this is beautiful. So I'm going to repot that probably in about 2 or 3 weeks. So the last thing, and the little teaser that I gave you about the clearance plant, I was at Home Depot, and you know that Home Depot does not normally have clearance racks. We all go to Lowe's for clearance plants and rescue plants. And do you mind? You're my shot. So when I was at Home Depot, I'm walking all around and everything, and I came across this rack, and I'll put a picture of it here, that had all these big yellow stickers on the pots that were on there. And it said clearance. I'm like, what? And on the very top row, they're all succulents. Well, the bottom row was milkweed bushes, but everything else was succulent arrangements. And on the very top row, they had these cement pots with some arrangements, small arrangements in them. And this was, I think I still have it on the bottom. Let me see if I can show you. It was $5. And so I picked out the one that I thought was the best. They were bone dry. That's why this little aloe, this is the aloe juvena, I believe it is. This little flowering here is kind of tipped over, but it's actually straightening up. It was worse when I got it yesterday. So I watered it. That's why also the cement looks darker, because it's moist inside. But this here is Senecio spearhead, and this looks like it had also a flowering. These, I don't see too many of these. I used to have one a while back, and they are actually very good trailing plants. They look small here, but once they grow out, they will trail, and they have beautiful flowers on them. So I want to train this one. Hopefully it'll get bigger and train it to trail. So once this dries out and these plants recover some, I am going to take these succulents out and put them in other pots, and probably put the sansevieria in this one because I do love this pot. But I do want to get this one to get bigger and be a trailing plant. I'll try and find a picture of it here, but it's a Senecio spearhead if you ever come across it. It's a great little succulent that will trail. So when I was checking out, I asked the lady at the register, I see that you have a clearance rack now. Is that something you guys are going to start doing finally? And she said, well, you know, I don't know. That was the first I saw it today, and I don't know if they're going to continue that or not. So I don't know. You may want to check your Home Depots to see if they have the same clearance rack with some succulent arrangements on there. And I really do wish that Home Depot would start doing this instead of throwing their plants away. You know, I know it's probably some deal they have with their nursery growers and things like that as to not put their plants on clearance. But, you know, for gosh sake, if Lowe's can do it, you guys can do it, you know. So this was my clearance plant. You know, they're both small, so I was able to lug them back home. I was dead tired, though, when I got home. And I just love it. I would have paid $5 for the pot anyway. So to get a great looking pot that does have a drainage hole and 3-4 little succulents in there too that I really, really love. These are struggling a bit, but they'll be okay. And it was just a great find. You know, I had to get it. I had to. So that's it right there. So those are my plants that I got this past week. Continuing my no-buy, my no-buy ban. And but I think I'm doing pretty well considering, you know, they were all, they were gifts. They were all very calculated buys that will benefit me in the future. Okay. So I'm really, really happy with them. So definitely check out your Home Depots to see if maybe they have a clearance rack also. Okay, and thanks again, Cody. Appreciate you so much. Make sure you check out his Instagram, YouTube video. Okay, that's it for today, friends. It was just a little bit of a haul, but some wonderful plants. I checked off a wish list plant there, thanks to Cody, and got some other plants that I didn't have in a wonderful pot too. So if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you so much giving it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below if you perhaps have seen your Home Depot have a clearance rack similar to the one I found. It'd be wonderful if they start doing that now. And I will see you in the next video, okay? Have a blessed day, friends.